Today's horoscope, Leo October 7th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. There may be a minor distraction or dilemma to deal with today, as the Sun and Saturn form a tricky aspect. It may not be easy or straightforward to relax, and judging when to take something seriously or when to brush it off isn't clear. Even if you're determined to enjoy yourself, there can be concerns or guilt hanging over you now that are difficult to ignore. These worries are with you for a reason, making it best to consider ways to meet your responsibilities that will free your mind. The adjustments you make now can have long-term benefits. As the day advances, you find it far more natural to prioritize tasks and focus your energies. In fact, you can be particularly excited about your ideas or a project, and perhaps a little possessive of them, preferring to keep them your own. Today's cosmic weather is a big challenge. In fact, you'll feel the heat directly because your planetary ruler, our cosmic messenger, Mercury, will clash with our red planet Mars, the god of war. When it comes to your personal life, you and others will be feeling incredibly impulsive, fired up, and frustrated. This is not a good time to make decisions, promises, or agreements. Your mental state will be aggressive, and you most certainly will not be thinking clearly. It would be best to breathe through your irritation rather than fighting fire with fire. Try to let the storm pass, and don't get triggered. What can you set into motion? Your inner thoughts, feelings, and desire for action could spur a conversation when Mercury in Libra squares Mars in Cancer. Someone may approach you at work today with a few options in mind. They might be up in the air about where to take a project, who should get what responsibility, or another kind of decision that may impact your work life. You may intuitively know what they should do and share your 2 cents. However, do not get hung up on whether or not they take your advice. It's time for you to start thinking about what your goals are health-wise. There is no way to hit the target if you are a jumble of thoughts inside. Make sure you have the rest you need to allow you to think clearly with a rested mind. If you have access to these foods and can tolerate them, consider adding beets. Don't forget that beet greens are delicious soda copyright ed with a bit of garlic, lemon, and olive oil, tomatoes, and dark green vegetables in your meals to help cleanse your liver. Most of all, focus on developing a habit of mild exercise that you can do nearly every day. Your mind could use a break from running itself in circles, and one of the easiest ways to do this is to engage in physical activities that ground you into your body. Today's vibrations will allow you to get to another level. You may well have some good news in your private life, receive a wonderful expression of your partner's love, or future partner. So, you should take advantage of this rare situation to express your deepest feelings to your partner or to yourself. Jump in. If you want to reinforce a union, this is without doubt the right moment. While the Moon and Venus encourage you to focus on home and family matters, 2 of the most significant forces in our solar are urging you to remain present. Pluto is experiencing its final weekend in retrograde motion within your professional sphere, offering a unique opportunity for reflection before it moves forward permanently next week. Concurrently, Jupiter is marking its initial weekend in direct motion within your friendship zone, presenting an ideal moment to slow down and strengthen connections with others. The lead up to the Moon's return to your romantic sector tomorrow is an important point in any month for getting ready to make matters of the heart a priority, including making your life as love-friendly as possible. While an ordinary monthly visit with Venus, the planet of love, just 12 days away from beginning the first planetary activity on the romantic front since earlier in the year, this will be a valuable practice run. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, you may find yourself navigating the tricky waters of a passive-aggressive conversation as Mercury in Libra squares Mars in Cancer. Neither of these planetary energies thrives on direct confrontation, which can make communication feel a little tense, like you're tiptoeing around something no one wants to address. Have you ever felt like you're walking on eggshells, trying to keep the peace, even when there's an unspoken issue simmering beneath the surface? This kind of energy may come up today, and it's important not to let it linger. When we avoid addressing what's bothering us, we often create more tension in the long run. You might find that today's unspoken frustrations resurface in a few months during Mars retrograde, making things more complicated than they need to be. So, rather than letting these feelings fester, try to approach the situation with compassion and honesty. Is there something that's been on your mind? If so, this is your chance to resolve it. You don't have to be confrontational, but addressing things with clarity can help everyone involved move on with a sense of closure and understanding. Have you ever had a conversation you were dreading, only to feel relief once it was over? That's the kind of opportunity today presents a chance to clear the air and create space for something lighter. This positive energy will likely lead to some meaningful conversations, those special exchanges that go beyond surface-level small talk and dive into deeper, more fulfilling topics. You may find yourself connecting with someone on a level that feels truly significant. But, as life often goes, there's a chance for interruptions or distractions to pop up. Maybe it's an unexpected phone call or a third party that momentarily derails your focus. Stay flexible and don't let these small disturbances pull you off course. Have you ever been in the middle of an important conversation, only to get sidetracked by something trivial? It happens to all of us, but today's energy gives you the calm and patience to gently steer things back on track. Your ability to remain grounded and open to compromise will be your greatest asset, especially when navigating those little bumps in the road. Relationships, whether romantic, friendly, or professional, are likely to take center stage today. The good news? People are naturally seeking out your company. Have you ever had one of those days where everyone just seems to want to be around you? That's the kind of energy you're radiating right now. You're approachable, warm, and open, and that makes it easier than ever to forge new connections. If you've been looking to expand your social circle or deepen bonds with those already in your life, today presents a wonderful opportunity. You might even notice that women, in particular, are drawn to your energy, and there's a strong potential to meet new friends or strengthen your existing friendships. That being said, while today's energy is filled with flow and connection, it's important to pace yourself. With so many opportunities for social engagement and meaningful conversations, you may feel tempted to say yes to everything. But remember, moderation is key. While it's wonderful to be in demand, it's also essential to maintain your balance. Have you ever said yes to so many things that by the end of the day, you were completely drained? Today is a reminder to enjoy the connections you're making while also honoring your own limits. So, as you move through today's cosmic influences, keep this in mind: address the lingering issues with grace, embrace the positivity that flows your way, and make time to connect with others in a meaningful way. But also remember to protect your own energy and stay grounded in moderation. How are you feeling about today's energy? Have you noticed any of these themes already playing out in your life? Share your thoughts and experiences below. I'd love to hear how this resonates with you,